All right, dearly beloved. I don't have my thing on me here, but I think it's the 5th of March. So welcome to the 5th of March Magic Mind. I'm gonna do a quick demo. So as you all know, we do these monthly Magic Mind member voted workshops. And so last month we did this Unlock the Power Storytelling in Your Content Marketing Strategy that everybody wanted to create a 12-week content marketing plan that incorporated 12 different stories that they'd be sending out weekly, bi-weekly, depending on what their newsletter goes out as. So this was the landing page for that. Yesterday, we did a session where we voted on all the different ideas for different workshops that I could facilitate to help people build skills. And the one that we came up with was to create your awesome opt-in and then to turn that into a 5 email series nurture sequence as people onboard into your ecosystem as the best way for them to get to know you, your point of view, who you are, what you do, where you come from, and how you can best serve them. So we wrote out all the intentions, which is really fun. So for anybody that's doing workshops and you have an audience that's captive, this I'm really loving this process of co-creating the curriculum for the workshop. So everybody was chiming in on what they would love to learn from this workshop. And so I copy and pasted this. I copy and pasted everything from this landing page as my template. And then I came into ChatGPT here and I said, here's my intended transformation for an upcoming workshop. Come up with a first draft landing page based on the intentions list below and my previous landing page to use as a template. Draft a title, tagline, intended transformation, who this workshop is perfect for. So here's the intentions. Here's the copy and paste, all the copy from my landing page. And then I will push the button and it will presto it out. Now, just a cautionary tale. I would never use exactly what it gives me, but what this does for me is it gives me a template that I can then duplicate this landing page, pop all the copy into this landing page, change out the banner image, and then I could go to town editing it and make it feel more like me because I haven't infused any of it with my own words, my own ways of explaining things. But it feels like a really great hack to just jump ahead and get a first draft done so that I can go through and edit it. Now, right here with the what you'll learn in this workshop, what is there? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 9 points is way too many. As you can see right here, there's 5. I would usually go 3 to 5, so I'm going to get it to refine it here. Um, Great. Make only 5 what you'll learn in this workshop. Bullets. Condense and refine those bullet points. There we go. So I'm going to just get it to edit that. But, the first draft is the hardest. So if you're somebody that really struggles with the first draft, with tools like this, you can literally just like write out all of your intentions. It doesn't have to be in any particular order. You can grab a landing page that you love. It doesn't even have to be your own and say, use this landing page. You could just come to my page here, copy and paste my whole landing page and say, use this landing page as a template for how I want my text to be laid out in the order. And then you can literally just put all of your ramblings in there and it will pop out a first draft landing page that you can then do the job of editing. So let's just see what we got here. The Ultimate Email Nurture Strategy Workshop. I can guarantee I will not call it that. Build deep connections, automate engagement, and turn your emails into a lead generating machine. So I don't like using the word lead generating because when you use the word lead, treating it dehumanizes the people that are on the receiving end of the emails that you're going to be sending out. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to call this, but right here, I've now got a first draft that I can start to refine and improve and add to my template here. So that's that. I just want to show you all in case, you've got a workshop that you got to make coming up here. And instead of banging your head against the wall to get a first draft out in 3 or 4 hours, as you saw, this has probably been 5 minutes. I have a first draft. I can now go make each section how I want it to read and what I want to say. and then we get to market and deliver it. So hopefully that was helpful for everybody. Okay, that's that. We got it. Now I'm just gonna share real quick, just a few pieces here. Let's see. Want to do a little show and tell for the going to South by Southwest tomorrow, and so we've got a few things that are happening while I'm down there. Let's see. So I have like two intentions, well, a few intentions that I'm going down with that I'm allowing magic and synchronicity to guide me. The one is for play chi ball. So we are going to be playing with as many people as we possibly can. And so we've got, oh, I think we have about 125 balls we've been able to fit into our luggage to bring down. We shipped a couple boxes to a buddy that lives down there. And so we'll have 125 to sell, and then anybody that comes and plays with us, we have these flyers. So we have about 500 flyers that we're bringing down. Join the Chi Ball Revolution, the fast, fun, flow-inducing game. You can play anywhere with anyone. Step one, buy a Chi Ball. Step two, play Chi Ball anywhere. Step three, join the Chi Ball Revolution. This is your happy new now. Join the fun at playchiball.com or at playchiball. And then the other side is event special. So this is a $20 US Chi Balls this week only. So they can click that QR code here and here, and that takes them to our Chi Ball Revolution page that we made. So they will land here, join the Chi Ball Revolution, and then we have the three steps. So get your Chi Ball, a little bit of information, keeping it fun, keeping it light on what the deal is. They click there, learn the Chi Ballers code. So that's our 5 basic rules of Chi Ball. This is a super fun video we made that showcase the rules. Again, get your Chi Balls so they get the special, and then spread the Chi Ball. So it's like step 1, buy your Chi Ball. Step 2 should actually be step 2, play Chi Ball, learn the Chi Ballers code. And then step 3 is spread the Chi Ball revolution. And we just came up with this whole thing. So one of our big marketing strategies for Chi Ball is to enable people to become Chi Ball ambassadors. So this QR code flyer right here, our Chi Ball ambassadors have a tutorial that they'll get that they can literally get this as a template. It obviously won't be the event special, so it'd be $30 is our regular price, $30 Canadian. And so they can remove this QR code and put in their own QR code that has their own affiliate link. So we're basically setting them up to be able to do that. And then we post daily videos. If they reshare our videos, they can add in their affiliate, their Chi Ambassador coupon code, and away they go. So this is a super fun video about becoming a Chi Ball ambassador. We posted it, I think, yesterday, and we don't have no idea how or why or what reason, but we have about 600 views already on it, which is pretty exciting. Um, and then, so that's one of my intentions is we're going to play Chi Ball with as many people as we can. We're going to sell as many Chi Balls as we can. We're going to connect with people who want to bring us to their events and have Chi Ball at their events, and then get as many people signing up to the newsletter to stay in the loop and join the Chi Ball revolution with us. So that's number one. The second intention I have is Magic Kids, we're selling a big chunk of shares right now to scale the company, and so meeting the right person who's a right fit partner. And then we're releasing this brand new feature-length audio story this week. It's 93 minutes. It's epic. 26 voice actors, all originals, scoring of music and sound effects. And so we're giving the story away for free for the month of March on our website. And the goal is to upsell people to download the app. So that's that. I've got a whole bunch of flyers right here. So anybody that I meet that has kids, I'll be giving them one of these flyers. This takes them to download the app, and this brings them to the Great Fire page where they can listen to the story with their family. So those are my main intentions is like go play, use the Chi Ball as a vehicle to make friends with strangers, and hopefully some of those strangers are right alignment for all this beautiful work we're doing. Can't wait. All right. That's my stories.
That sounds amazing.
So, what do you want to work on?
I don't know.
You
Why
want
don't
to give
we
me an
talk
update on
strategy
where
and
things are at?
then I'll tell you where I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't seem to be getting anybody on my mailing list.
Yep.
Now maybe that's just a function of I need to wait more time. Um, I wanted to show you the results of 2 weeks of posting videos.
Yep. Great. Oh, question. Do you know, are you able to get the numbers on like how many people are actually coming to your website?
Yep. 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 Do you mind
Oh,
enabling
yeah, of
screen
course.
sharing?
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. This is more for you, I guess. Um, okay, let me share that. So this is my performance analytics. Let me go here. So I had a huge spike. So I released this. This is the full video. It's
Yep.
like an hour long, 45 minutes long. It
Yep.
only got like 35 views. Um, I guess they only watched 5 minutes of it on average. Um, but these shorts kind of killed it. They got like four and 500.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing with shorts. I've seen a bunch of people's channels. My channel's included is like I think YouTube tries to feed you a specific number with your shorts, and I see like a lot of our videos hover in that like 4 to 600 range, and then we'll occasionally get one that's like 1,500 or 2,000. But the 4 to 500 is pretty common for the different channels I have on YouTube for shorts, which is interesting.
Hmm.
Um, I think it's because it's such a like these were they pretty easy? Did it take much time for you to make the shorts?
No, because I used um, Opus Pro, this
Did you
guy
like
right.
it?
Yeah,
And what's the cost of Opus
I
for
think
the Pro?
15 bucks a month.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
That
I guess the biggest amount of work is just going through and watching them all to see which ones are actually legit.
Yeah, well, that and posting. I mean, that
Yeah.
takes. I'm posting on Instagram and YouTube.
Do you have Buffer? Did you check out that app? I mentioned it a few weeks ago.
No, I didn't. I
It'll save you a bunch
will.
of time.
Okay.
Buffer, so because we're posting every day for Play Chi Ball, and I don't want to have Instagram on my phone and all that stuff. So I got the Buffer app. You can post, it's a free account, and you can post on 3 different channels all at once, and you don't have to like log in and post individually on each one. So good time saver.
Yeah, I have it downloaded. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was more around. I had a real struggle around being seen online,
Yeah,
so I had to deal with that first.
of course. And how's it feeling now with all the videos here?
Much better. Um, I think it was just at first. I think it was just that first video. I actually got like violently ill the day before I was releasing my first video.
Wow. Yeah, and was before getting violently ill, were you feeling like the building of anxiety coming
Oh
with the
yeah,
preparation? Yeah.
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 It was definitely like a subconscious kind of illness.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that shit's real, man. It's like the what we carry inside of the pit of our guts that is like you're confronting it. It's like you're confronting the dragon.
Yeah, and that's the work I do. So I don't know. It was like fuck it, let's go through this.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so this is still a pretty new channel. So you're only seeing like 10 subscribers, 11 subscribers, but I think that's a pretty good start for first couple weeks.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Um,
And I'd be curious, with the opt-in thing of like how many opt-ins like to check your website traffic so that you
yeah,
can
let's do that. Okay. So I can go to analytics if you prefer that, but that's
doesn't matter. Whatever gives us a rough estimate.
yeah, I'm getting, about 10 visitors a day. Well,
Okay.
maybe 8 visitors a day.
And can you tell where are they going into on your landing page typically?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Um,
I'm not getting any search like visits.
so my first thing was like looking at your starter kit.
Yep.
And I think if we could rename the starter kit and give it
Okay.
like a just like a more purposeful title tagline. So I've just got like a really rough one brought up here. That's probably not perfect, but here I'm going to take over and just show you what
Yep.
while you
You
were
know.
talking. I That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, okay, let's change it from a starter kit to something that feels more legit. So the Divorced Dad, I guess Divorced Daddy Rebuild Kit, a roadmap to healing, growth, and purpose. Rewrite your story, rebuild your life, lead with strength. Divorce doesn't have to define you, it can refine you. This free Divorced Dad Rebuild gives you my top strategy for creating meaningful, drama-free post-divorce life. No manipulation, no legal battles, no bitterness. Instead, you'll learn from how to heal and let go, move forward with clarity, not resentment, rebuild with dignity, create a future you love, start your next chapter in life with confidence. Download your kit today. So
Okay.
I feel like that's a little bit long for that little
Agreed.
section, but to me, it's just like for a skimmer, who's just gonna get my Divorce Daddy starter kit. It just gives them a little more context on the purpose of what this is.
Okay. I like it.
So get a little refined version here. I'll give you this link to play with. Okay. And you can play with the two different versions here. So, uh, the Divorce Dad Rebuild Kit, a roadmap to healing and strength. Rewrite your story, rebuild your life. Divorce isn't the end, it's a new beginning. This free kit gives you the key strategy to heal, move forward with dignity, and build a future you and your kids can be proud of. Let go of resentment, rebuild with integrity, lead with strength. Get the kit, start fresh.
Yeah.
That,
Okay.
that feels somewhere between the two of these feels really good.
Okay.
Um, so that'll be interesting just to see if that helps with getting more people on your email list. And do you have a follow-up series once they do?
Yeah. It's only like 2 emails.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I do.
Okay. And then I just scrolled down here.
And then
Uh,
I'm emailing twice a week. I'm emailing on Tuesdays and
Beautiful.
Thursdays.
I mean, regardless, you're putting in the reps so that you can really grow the energy momentum as you get in front of new audiences.
Yeah.
For example, today I've got a signature workshop at 11. I had one 2 weeks ago. Today, there's over 300 people that have registered for it. Um,
Nice.
Last time, there was over 300 people that registered for it. So right here, this little section, I would love to, like, I love the orange. I feel like this is strong. I think it would probably serve to have something that looks like, let's see here. If you could create an image that looks more like this, I think that'll help people stop.
Okay.
Um, Join my 60-minute workshop and start.
Where is that? That's on your
Yeah, Biz Without Social. Here you go.
Thanks.
Um, Join my 60-minute workshop and start building. a life you and your kids can be proud of. I think you could go right here instead of join my 6 minute workshop, have like the first header be uh, build a life you and your kids can be proud of. Join this 60-minute workshop where you, let's see, hold on one second. I'm just want to restructure this a little bit. Um, okay, let's see here. Break free and rebuild a workshop for divorced dads. Nice. Let go, step up, build a life that matters. Um, yeah, this feel like right. Oh, this one. Nope. This one. Does your ex still push your buttons? Does she occupy too much space in your head? Are you escaping instead of healing? Stuck on the
Mhm.
couch while life moves on? If you're ready to say enough is enough, this workshop is you. I mean, that's powerful. It feels like really the questions, I think, instead of the statements, um, feel like they pull me in more.
Okay.
Brilliant. So I think, that and the adding the image to the left side is those are a couple like nice little shifts on the page. Let's go here. Surviving divorce isn't enough. There are almost zero support for men after divorce. You've been pummeled. Everything good is replaced with bitterness, but survival isn't enough. Some men spend the rest of their lives wrapped up in post-divorce bitterness, so they pass that negative energy onto their kids. I want you to know you can write a different story, one that's respectful of yourself and your kids. You can ditch the bitterness, stop biting emotional hooks, be the calm center so you're a self-led man. I help men create a better post-divorce life ethically so they can use it to get stronger and feel good about themselves while doing it. Divorce daddy, what? Daddy is an energy exceedingly rare in today's world, sorely needed. Daddy energy keeps his loved ones safe and challenges them to grow. He's in control, he provides, he's powerful yet safe, strong yet vulnerable, capable and present. Daddy protects his kids and makes women weak in the knees. Men want to be him. You have daddy energy. I help men like you uncover it. Beautiful. It's great. I like I think that's a fun thing for the brand of like really claiming what you're calling men to step into.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I might change it one day, but that's it for now.
Um, the road back. Set emotional distance.
The idea there was to have a map.
Yeah. I'm wondering if the map is too much. I'm wondering if you're giving them too much straight away with the map.
The reason I did that is somebody in my marketing for hippies pod said, he wants to see where he is.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
That's like like right here and now. Like I don't mind. I built that other page to like really explain it. Um,
Okay, so here's what I want to invite then, because when I see the road back, I'm wondering if it could be something like, where are you on the road to recovery?
hmm.
Below is the roadmap we follow to help you reclaim your life and something, something, something. So something like that at the top. That's just like a little bit more,
Yeah, I like that.
um, yeah, a little clearer.
Okay.
And so when you change the starter kit description, you could edit that little
Yep.
section here. Might as well make these three buttons because this one has like three or has two. So you could have like step one or like if it sounds like we might be a good fit, here are three free ways to get started. How active is the Facebook group? Are you active in there?
Nah,
Is it
I could probably take it off.
and I'm wondering if like even the meditation cave, the renew and rebuild program, what is that? Is that
That's
your
where I want. That's
that's your
where that's my paid offer.
okay. I'm wondering if like the meditation cave is just a part of the starter kit and you don't need because it's like what we want is people to get on the email list here, right? And so the three call to actions might be deterring them from doing something. Um, if you were to imagine like, okay, so like step one is the kit, step two, free call, step three, uh, renew and rebuild. Something like that is like, here's the journey. Step one, I guess it's like step one. What did we call, what were some of the copy around this offering that we rewrote? Um,
Call it the rebuild kit.
okay, so whatever you want to call it, but step one, download, complete the rebuild kit. Step two, book a free call to go through it, through your work. Step three, if it's a fit, rebuild and renew. Something like that is like your three boxes that you have here.
Okay, so actually have like three.
Three boxes. Yeah.
So would the what's in the download and rebuild and complete what's in the download and complete the rebuild kit box? What's the call to action there?
Sorry, where's the
What's step one?
step
What's
one?
in that box?
It's basically like an abbreviated version of this right here, your rebuild kit. And it's just like your opt-in.
Okay.
And then
Uh,
step two is book a call, and you can literally have a button there with a Calendly link for people to book
okay.
like a 20-minute call with you. And
And
then
then
step three takes them to your services page.
okay.
There we go. There's some changes that if you're getting an average of 10 people a day on the site, we should be able to see in a week from now, that's hypothetically speaking, we might have 70 people come to the site and we can see if you get some opt-ins.
Okay. Okay. I'll make those changes and
And then the
I'll let you
next
know in a
thing,
week.
once you've made those changes to the site, go back through your email autoresponders and just see if there's anything that needs to change. Obviously, like this month with our workshop on the 26th, there's going to be like a big revision that takes place for you with your opt-ins and your nurture sequence and all that. We'll look at everything.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it should be longer as opposed to just two emails.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be doing five emails for this particular workshop coming up.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. Thanks, Bradley.
Amazing. Great work. Hello, Cheryl.
Hello. Apologies. I was on the old time frame.
All good. No, I figured that because we had a Magic Mind yesterday, there's a bunch of people there that a bunch of people probably wouldn't show up today.
Oh, okay.
Or
Well,
people forgot that had to switch the days today because I'm traveling tomorrow.
yeah. And usually Coralie would be on today, right?
Yeah, she's leading the tech call tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at the calendar and went, oh yeah, that's right. I'd seen it a couple weeks ago or something. But anyway, well, I'm wondering if you would mind answering something for me that's not really directly connected to mine, but something I'm working on as part of an offer, which is asking successful business owners, especially coaches, just a few questions that I think will be helpful for my people. I know it will be helpful for me, and then maybe some people, of course, in your audience, some questions. So would you mind answering some?
Sure.
Okay. So I've heard this in a couple different ways, but I'm just going to ask it for myself, which is right now, right here in time, if you had nothing that you've built or created in place, so you have no content, you have no contacts, none of the people, none of the communities you've built, you have no cash, no savings, you have nothing, right? No social media. And you're starting literally from scratch. What would be the first thing you would do? And maybe it's like the first three things you would do.
I have all the skills though.
You have your skills, you have your brain.
Yeah. I would pick my target audience of who I want to be serving. What are the types of people? Where are they? How do I get a hold of them? I would make a list, probably start with somewhere between 20 and 30 to get myself started. I would probably start in my local environment. I would start local. Actually, I definitely would start locally. I would try and find 20 to 30 businesses that I could serve. I would figure out a package. So I'd design some form of offering, and then I would approach them and offer them something of value for free. So I might design a signature workshop and invite them all to come to, say, the library and figure out a way to make $10 to rent the library and invite them all to the library to come to a workshop. Or I would, if depending on what the service was that I was offering, I might go through their website and just make a list of suggestions for them, and that if they wanted support implementing them, that I would be available to have a chat and see if I could serve them. But I think those would be my three things: is like, what can I offer? Who do I want to offer in my local community? Figure out some way to provide them some upfront value that shows them that I'm worthy of their business, and then have a package ready to sell them.
Okay. So you would create a package, say, and you would connect personally and then offer the free workshop or talk or whatever it might be
It'd be a
at, say, in
workshop
the
or a
library.
consultation or something like that. That,
Okay.
yeah,
Without it, with that, so you have no website, you have nothing else in place, but you have just then those basic things that you would just connect with people in person.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And just like try and be honest and helpful and genuine. Not like I'm trying to get anything out. I would try and flatter them around the pieces of their business. I would only approach somebody that I would genuinely want to work with, that would be a fun relationship to have. Yeah, I think that's where I go. If I had nothing established, um, I think like just genuinely trying to be helpful and creating some form of workshop. Like you look at Tad Hargrave of Marketing Hip for Hippies, is like he built his whole business from this one intro workshop for years and years. He just toured the world doing that one workshop, and that built his audience.
Yeah.
And it's a great model. of like, here's this free, really valuable workshop, and here's how you work with me.
Yeah. So in that respect, just to clarify, again, helpful for me, but it's also helpful for the people that I'm talking to, and that is that you if you would present this to strangers because essentially you have no contacts, you don't have those connections yet. You're just going out in public and
Yeah.
connecting with people just like one on one in
And
environments.
I would create a business model that I could get all my needs met with one or two clients. So instead of needing to have like 10 clients, I would sell a package that I only need one or two clients out of those 20 or 30 cold calls that I'm going to make. And that would just be once I get that going, and let's just say I close five clients, well, then I can start hiring a team and scaling like immediately.
Immediately. Wow. Okay. This is super helpful. I appreciate it. And last question is, do you mind if I share it and give you credit?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll get the recording of this if you want the recording as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Bradley.
Is that all you want to support with today?
That was for me. Yeah. I mean, it's helpful in expansive ways more than just, these immediate questions. So,
Cool.
um, yeah, that's what I wanted. So I'll just hang out.
Amazing. Okay.
Thank
Well, I'm
you.
glad I could be helpful there. I'm curious, before we part ways, is like what in that feels applicable to you in your situation that you could take action on?
Well, I live in America, so I don't know if that explains anything straight out of the gate, but I know I am talking to people directly who have a lot of fear around losing what they have,
Yeah.
and some of it, of course, is just what our brains do. And that's work I'm very familiar with. That is my work. And so, from like a brain science perspective, talking about where fear comes from and so on and so on, and what it does and how it kind of can hold us stuck in where we're at. But then let's go to that extreme. If we have nothing, if which is not going to happen, but if
Yeah.
literally everything is taken away, not just from governments or that kind of thing. I mean, that goes off in a different direction, but just really, just let's just go there and see
Yeah.
what happens. And I feel like that's much more directed to the possibility
Yeah.
of what can happen and in a positive way, as opposed to it being like a crisis management sort of way. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Absolutely. Um, and to be honest, like the reason I've taken this enormous risk with building Magic Kids is because I knew if it failed, if even if it bankrupted me, that I still have all the skills and all the experience to go out and coach and teach and build workshops and trainings and run retreats. It's like I still have all these skills. So even if I lost everything because the business didn't work out, I could still figure out a way to provide my needs. It'd be a pain in the ass. It would be a restructuring of my existing lifestyle right now. But like if it all came crumbling down, I would still have all these skills. And so that knowingness gave me the confidence to take one of the biggest risks in my career to invest everything into Magic Kids to build this vision.
And
So
that is so powerful. And I'm seeing it with people, not just clients, but just even friends and different ones. We start to rely on so many external forces, right, for our existence.
yeah,
And when in reality, we are all, no matter where we're at, even at very low levels of income and such, we all have resources that we're not aware or have, that somebody who is here now has survived somehow. They've used whatever resource of, you know, I mean, even if it's stealing from something down the street, right? There, people are when they're asked to call forth those things, like you said, even at great risk, it's a way of kind of discovering that you do have those skills and you do have that power with yourself within, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't come from, that all helps. It's bonus. It it can support, but the everything else really just comes from you. You've had it. So
That's right.
very
Yeah.
powerful. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Fun questions. All right. Judith, welcome. Nice to see you. What can I support you with today? Or we can support you with, because we're all on the same team here.
Hi, I'm juicing. I hope it's not too loud. Wait, let me turn it off. Well, I just wanted to hop in to connect actually because I need sometimes uh, I don't know where to start. Like I have ADHD and I think task initiation is still sometimes a big one when I do something new.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to hop in and remind myself of that signature workshop.
Yes.
It's there. Yeah,
Yes.
and I also want to share I made my first client through another client of yours. So I wanted to just celebrate that.
Amazing. Yeah, Fran's working with you, right?
Yes, yeah.
I love it.
We
I
just
love when those
started.
connections happen.
And I feel like this, like, she was actually, let's see how it works, how well we doing. If it's going well, she wants to do quite a lot actually. But I'm always the kind of, let's do 10 hours. And then, yeah. But like, I feel supporting people that also work bilingual
Yeah.
with their copy really makes sense because I remember I had two other people and I now see like a little red thread developing actually, because there are not many people who do that actually, or
Yeah.
at least I know of. And
Yeah.
my mother tongue American English friends are like, even they trust me with their stuff. So I was like, okay, it has to be good enough. They
Yeah.
would say something.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
yeah. Yeah. And for the signature workshop, I started to, I think I told you I want to bring back the pleasure into the healing because the women get so heady and controlled that it actually kind of hinders healing. And then I'm not sure if you have ever had or know somebody who has a lot of chronic symptoms that linger around, but like I decided one, the right, or for me, the right next step in training myself, which is great. And then, yeah, started with the signature workshop on that and worked worked out the breast massage sequence, where I am not yet sure if it's going to be probably firstly online because I feel that not all women are like the women in my friend circle and would just drop in
Yeah.
somewhere into a room and start with a breast massage. But yeah, so it helps me a lot to kind of uh, use the framework. And I just really just started with the signature workshop. And so now I'm at a point where I create two and then see what rolls. So create the one with the bilingual offer,
Yeah.
storytelling. A lot of people asking about their first or second offer. So I have a lot of people who are switching, who want to deepen their what is it? They want to start a side business
Yeah.
that is more of their vocation that feels more connected to who they are now. And then all of them, most of them have this connection of working bilingual, like German, English.
Mm. So I guess my one question, so you've got two kind of paths. The one is like the healing and the other one is more working with creators. Is that accurate?
Yes,
So I guess the
that's
question I have is how many hours a week do you have to devote to your work?
uh I definitely have 20,
Yeah. So
20.
if you had to choose a path for the next 3 months and or 3 to 6 months, we'll say, to like
Mm.
really establish a strong foundation in one of those paths that is optimized and generating revenue and like the pieces are all in place that it can be like a really real business for you, which of those two paths would you choose? Because you can do everything, but you can't
Mm.
do everything super well if you're trying to do everything all at once.
Yeah,
And
no, that's true.
so like it's like if you only have 20 hours a week, that's that's a lot of spliced attention if you're trying to build two completely different businesses that aren't necessarily strategically and energetically aligned with the people that you're going to be serving. Um, and
Ah, you mean like you see it as completely different? Um, I don't see it as so much different.
yeah,
It's so different. Um, no, I would not build two completely different businesses. The thing for me at the moment is I know that the marketing things work because I'm doing them for decades,
yeah,
actually, more or less. But where I'm called at is more like um, depth of the work over like the next until I leave.
yeah,
Feels more on the. I will definitely create stuff, so my own creations, my own art, and then support and healing.
yeah.
So I don't want to have a um I don't want to devote most of the time to the marketing offer. There would just be an offer that is just there, and I would use it to see if I need some more revenue at the moment while
Yeah,
I'm building the other thing. And the other thing is still a leap of trust to take, to be honest,
yeah.
which is, and I don't know how to handle the unknown. The
I
unknown. Shit. Yeah,
If
that's the
there's
thing.
anything I've learned about risk taking, and I've taken plenty and they haven't all worked out, is get your base established before you leap. So that would be my suggestion is like, how do you get your base fully established with your bread and butter money maker, the thing that's gonna like allow you to feel at ease and get a
Yeah.
strong footing so that when you leap, you're leaping from a strong foundation and not a wobbly foundation.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've
And
taken plenty of leaps, and the times that I've leapt with scarcity in the background, it's hard to leap confidently.
yeah, that's actually what I'm feeling too.
Yes, so it's not the time to leap. It's the time to build the foundation that's going to allow you to leap. And that's why I'm asking like a 3 to 6 month runway right now. And maybe, maybe if you're to divide your time, you put say at least 80% of your energy into the strong foundation builders, the things that are going to make you the money now and like be your marketing, your bread and butter. 80% goes into that. And maybe 20% you section off half of a day once a week where you can devote 3 or 4 hours of deep focus into the thing that will be a leap. So when you're ready to leap, there's already an established foundation there. And so that part of your soul that's feeling the pull to do this other thing is like it's being fulfilled and fueled, but it's not like you have to leap and close your eyes and just trust that God's going to catch you. That it's actually like you're building the foundation so that God can hold you through what's coming next and what you actually want to be doing. Because I've
Yeah.
left plenty of times, and the times that I had strong foundation, the leaps typically work out really well. The times that I'm under a wobbly foundation, you can't leap with all your might because you're
No,
not.
it's really hard because I'm still healing my own nervous system coming from
Yeah,
like PTSD. So like you know what I mean? Like
I know. Yeah,
no.
I have 20 years of entrepreneurship, and my first 10 years were month to month. It was like, it was 120 months of figuring out how am I paying the bills this month. So
Okay.
in a row, I know the post-traumatic stress that comes from this journey, and I would just say what your nervous system needs is for you to create a situation where you can relax. And so with that, what is what do you feel is like if you're to devote 3 to 6 months of building a foundation where you've got like a really solid bread and butter money maker where you can like design a signature workshop that teaches and have a really simple offering that feels like expansive and scalable for you and fulfilling.
Wait. Um,
Would that be like the web design stuff, or is that more and like working with people around their branding and trying to like do their soul work, or is it the more the healing work?
it is actually more of the healing work. And it's connected. I can see it with Francisca. It's already connected. I know
Yeah.
it's going to be connected.
Yeah.
And there are many women in the US who actually offer it connected. They would, I know people who do like, who have breast massage workshops and
Yeah.
how your next scale, how to offer a scalable thing. Like,
Yeah.
I have no, what is it? I think it's in my head that nobody in Germany goes so far yet.
Yeah.
Maybe one person. It's all either very clean, it's like very, very clean
Yeah.
business strategizing support, even from women. It's super, super like, you know what I mean by clean is like perfect social media, but says not as much about their life. And then, or it's like healing and very, very tantric, even not as much in Germany. And yeah, so the women I see who think more similarly are like in the US, and I think it's the leap of faith to mix it because I have no role models in Germany for this kind of stuff. So I think the um, I have a still a job, right? And also I have a back. I have my parents also back me up a
Yeah.
bit. And I want to try to do it without a second. Like it's kind of it's not a huge job. I'm just teaching some university classes, but like the bills are taken care for, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Nice to have
so,
that. That's always a good thing. Um, so if
but
you
I feel
look
it's
at
really time
this,
to serve. Huh? Sorry.
if
Ooh,
you're to
what's that?
look at this like
Yeah.
um here's our mountain. Um how do you describe the top of the mountain here? What's the ultimate transformation? If somebody works with you for the next year,
Mm.
what is your brand promise?
My brain promise
Yeah, what is the
is
transformation? How do you describe where they'll be in a year from now if they come on a journey with you?
there's much more self-confidence and flow and less symptoms that they couldn't heal in the last 5 to 10 to X years. So basically, they have the space to bring out the life that they want to bring out.
So what do you already have established in this? Do you have a website for this particular line of your work? Are you blogging and creating any content these days for this particular work? Like
Yeah,
what do you have
I would
established so far?
Well, I have a book sketch ready to go to whoever, like publisher, or I need to self-publish it. It's not completely written, it's not completely done, but there's an outline and some chapters. There are like posts around it. There is like B-roll to do reels with. Like I have enough of sketches and also the first, I would say, 3 testimonials from tryout workshops I did around it. That's what I have.
Okay. So it is literally starting from the ground level then.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
nothing's established yet. But you have is a good like this is a question like what Cheryl said, if you're starting from scratch. So you're starting from scratch, but you have web design skills, you have design skills, you know how to create stuff on the internet, right? Um,
yeah.
and as far as like where your business makes money right now. Is that the web design stuff?
Well, most of the time, no, web design. I don't do web design at all. It's branding and storytelling. So the design little stuff, I do it with a colleague of mine.
Yeah,
But like at the moment, I basically have not a big business because I taught a lot of university last year, and now I make room to come up again. So it's not like a lot of my clients' contracts ended last year, and I didn't pick up any new ones because I knew it felt wrong and I needed to reorientate myself.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a huge network. Like I can, of course, I can like email and call people if I need help and stuff, and I will do this. I have like there's not a scratch feeling in there. There
Yeah.
are also people who ask me, is there any new offer and stuff? And yeah,
So with the book, I mean, realistically, if the book's not fully written, you're looking at 2026 to release.
yeah,
If you go with a traditional publisher, you're looking at a 2027 release
yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Um, just having, I have a publishing company. We've done 18 books. It takes a lot of energy to make a book.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know. I know. I was not saying I want to get the book out. It's just like there's an outline in the process and a method
yeah,
that that I will use for the signature workshop that is there. That's what I meant with I have the book outline. I'm not super eager to bring it out as a book. I'm more eager to produce a workbook out of it. For example, and use the method to create the teachings.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Unless you say a book is so super important, it's in my experience.
Books are really hard. They're a hard sell.
Yeah,
That's why we shifted our business model with Magic Kids because books are a really hard sell and they're very expensive if you're self-publishing.
yeah,
It's hard to make money with books. Okay, so you need a signature workshop. That's definitely the first step for this work. You need a signature workshop. You need to
yeah,
design a coaching package that can uh, be enough that with a handful of clients, you're surpassing what you get paid with your regular day job
yeah,
so that you
yeah,
can swing from one vine to the entrepreneur vine. And then once you've worked with enough coaching clients, you're going to see patterns and repetition. And that's what you're going to base the flagship training on of like a group coaching program.
yeah,
Those would be the first steps, but also is like, um, you're going to need to practice your point of view. So how do you
mm,
practice your point of view? Um, would be like creating a podcast, maybe making a Substack or
yeah.
blog.
I decided actually on Substack already because at the moment I practice my point of view with my friends and other people who, well, I share stuff with, and I I love speaking
Yeah,
more so than writing. So I'm wondering what you would say because Substack, I mean, as a writing platform,
yeah. You can
I'm
also
is there
podcast on it though. You can set
I
up a
can,
podcast.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I need to check with the security in Germany, like there's a thing with Substack. I hope I can work around it. I don't know what it is. There is
okay.
like a
Is there
yeah.
like a censorship?
PBS. Yeah, no. It's more I think it's a data collection thing.
Mm.
Safety around, like, yeah.
Well,
It's also
if
why I went away from Mailchimp and now have a European provider. Yeah, for the
yeah.
emails, for example.
And once you have like a rough outline, like a first outline of your signature workshop, you got the landing page ready
Yeah,
to rock, you've got the experience designed, find some local places that you could host some small groups to get this tested
yeah,
for this first signature workshop.
Yeah.
because it's like it's gonna take some runs to get it where it feels really, really solid.
Yeah.
Your signature workshop, depending on how fast you can work, uh, you could have everything set up here uh, in like 1 to 2 months. Everything
Mm,
could be up and running.
okay. Yeah.
Um, and then with like your coaching package, again, it's like we'll say 2 to 3 months out, depending on how quick you can work. I just want to
Thanks.
like I want to create some real expectations. And then
Yeah,
like
that's good.
here, once you get going with you've done some coaching packages and you're ready to design this is like you're looking at the 4 to 6 months.
Okay.
But this is like your podcast and Substack. These you could get up in like a half a day to a day.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say a day.
Great.
Book a day and do it.
Yeah.
So this
Um,
this is this is a roadmap for you to be able to get to the top where you can start facilitating these experiences.
and if you were to write, I want to renew my email list, right? And because email list, I'm still a very big fan of email marketing.
Yeah.
Um, would you then like, let's say in the fourth email or so, I'm creating a sequence, welcome sequence, which is like 4 to 5 emails. I have not
We're
decided on
designing
the.
that this month, the monthly workshop. Last month was about storytelling and content
Yeah.
marketing. Did you do that one?
I have not yet. No, I wanted to put it out now on the weekend to keep writing the. I mean, I have a welcome sequence already. I just want to write, I like do the workshop and rewrite some stuff to actualize it because a little bit of the stuff of the healing stuff is still missing there because it was geared much more towards only marketing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a way to weave those together is like if you do the healing stuff, the business stuff will come easier. Like you could weave the messaging there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's actually what I mean. That's also my experience.
I don't want to give you too many things to do, um, because there's
The
a lot of things
ADHD.
to do here. But these are the three trainings. Inside the Magic
Yeah.
is like the launch your podcast, the storytelling content workshop, and the signature workshop training
Yeah.
are like those are your three missions right now.
Okay.
Let's see here. Just I'm gonna send you this so that you have it.
Thank you so much.
Um,
Around podcasting, right? I really love dialogue, and I'm wondering what do I need to have up to get out there, ask people if they want to invite me. How far is, do you have an experience of how far I would need to be with an offer or with my business to be invited? Um, because that would be my favorite way.
well,
And
that's
I
that's
know,
part of this, like becoming a guest for people.
yes, that would be my favorite way because
That's in the
I'm
signature
strongest in
workshop training.
networking.
Session number 7 is
Oh,
how to
perfect.
tour your signature workshop, and
Oh,
it'll
I
be
love
a
it.
whole layout and list of templates and all that sort of stuff.
Nice. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm just gonna upload this file for you, and there's a little roadmap for you to
Mm,
charging. It's like, with your schedule, just schedule your success. Just book in. It's like 3-hour sprints where you can
yeah.
work your signature workshop, and your Substack stuff. It's just like block off 3-hour time blocks where you can really just do some deep dive focus work.
Yeah. Are
Beautiful.
there people, I asked once, but not twice. Is there any like people doing co-working here? I have not found anything yet.
In the Magic Mind,
Yeah, that kind of get together.
we used to. I used to have a co-working thing, but nobody ever showed up to it, so
Ah,
I stopped doing it.
okay.
Um, But if there's, I can put a survey out, and if somebody wants to lead co-working sessions, then we can make that happen. Uh,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
I'll put a survey out and see if people are interested because like I I always showed up, but it wasn't a popular thing. So I was like,
Okay.
okay, well, we might as well. That was when we switched to like last at the end of last year we restructured and it's like we're doing two-hour Magic Mind sessions and then the tech learning times with Cora Lee, which is getting more traction than the co-working sessions, and then the brand audits with Katie. But if
Ah.
somebody wants to lead co-working sessions, we can help figure out a way to set that up.
Oh, cool. Because I mean, I can concentrate very well in the evening, so I'm definitely open if you guys. It's 11 right now, right, for you?
10, 10, 13.
10. And then East Coast is like 13, 1 p.m. now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so okay, good. And then I have one more question, because I have the 20-minute call with you open still. What would be a good point for us to do a one-on this tiny one-on-one? Like, if you look at the pyramid now, like, what would you say?
Um, do the first couple sessions of the signature workshop training. Get your landing page to the point that your landing page is ready.
Okay, well, that's
And then we can
nice.
review your landing page and talk about your next steps.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
nice, thank you.
Beautiful. You probably have like, a couple days of work to get all that stuff set up, and then
Yeah.
you're book your session.
Okay, thank
Beautiful.
you.
Well, this has been a fun, intimate gathering today. Um,
Can I ask a quick question, Bradley?
yeah, yeah.
The workshop on the 26th, what is that about?
It was so like we do the member voted workshops every month that I lead.
Mm-hmm.
So we did a vote in the community, and then yesterday, everybody that showed up, we went through all the different options. And so the workshop um, on the 26th is going to be 2.5 hours, and it's going to be around designing your opt-in for your newsletter, and then your 5 emails that go out once somebody joins your newsletter. So your nurture sequence for them to get to know you.
Cool.
Yeah, which is perfect. It's exactly the thing that I'm looking forward to doing for my own thing because I deleted my past nurture sequence and I've just been doing a newsletter.
Cool. Me too. So,
There
yeah,
we
that'll
go.
be very
That'd be
timely.
fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much for today.
My pleasure. This was great. Thanks everybody for showing up. And I guess now go forth and do the work.
Do the work. All
Beautiful.
right.
Okay. Talk to y'all soon. Take care.